So, Poplo's made a video about like a member of a server bullied me into making this. It was something like Cyclone member or something, and he made a contraption of a door, and it's kind of funny. So I decided to build it with an actual bat, so you can't just ender pearl through. It's really simple. All you need is like 20 blocks or so. Let's start with the back. So you need 2 pistons, 4 blocks. Oh, that's 3. I'm a dumb butt. Not actually that dumb, but whatever. You need a block on top of that, block on top of that, and then next you need a sticky piston right there, and a redstone block right there, and a sticky piston there, and a normal piston there. And then you need a block right there, a block right there, redstone dust right there, and then you, on top of this iron block, you need a repeater set to 2 ticks, and then and then you need a top, of course, because of course you need a top. Tops are amazing, top. And then you can put that right there, and then right here you can you gotta put that right there, redstone dust right there on top of those iron blocks, a block right there, and then on top of that redstone dust, and then you've got this kind of cool door, and it's kind of a monstrosity of a door. I watched the Poplo's video. Shout out to Poplo's. He made like a long place, but it was like a little thing where you had to like max it out to 0 ticks or something like that. And then you wanted it, and then the member wanted it to be a 4x4, and like, bro, chill. There's only so much one person can do. But shout out to Poplo's, and also subscribe to Poplo's. Shout out to Poplo's. And also, one more thing, if you want to connect this to a line, you can, you don't really need anything, just break that block, and then works exactly the same. Connect this up to anything you want. It doesn't, no matter what way it's facing, it will power this. And then, so it's pretty much a door. So, doors and stuff. This was my first model. And, well, no, that wasn't my first model, actually. This was my first model. But it didn't even work right. That piston didn't even pull. And then, here's my array of different things. So, here was the first try, and then I noticed I needed this piston to be over here. So, this one works, but it's not really good. And then I had this try, which was a double piston extender, so it could be hidden. And then I was like, I'm too lazy to do this. And then there was this, which was absolutely my worst go at it. I did something like that. And sure, it's fine, but it's not really that good. it's too many blocks. It's too far apart. So in the end, I came up with this, the ultimate model that's super thin and also like 1 block thin if you want it to be. But anyway, bye, peace out. I just spent the last 2 minutes of this video yapping. Sorry about that.